Texas Longhorns. This is one of the great games in college football. Oklahoma ranked number 2 in the nation. Texas ranked as high as 14th in the country. Both teams unbeaten. But you can throw away the ratings and the records because they don't mean much when it comes time for the shootout in Dallas. Oklahoma football with head coach Barry Switzer is brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers. Reach for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. By Terrell Industries, building new horizons for Oklahoma. By Phillips Petroleum Company and its Phillips 66 retailers. And by Jackie Cooper BMW, Oklahoma's exclusive authorized BMW dealer. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Oklahoma football. I'm Robbie Robertson, along with OU head football coach Barry Switzer. The Sooners are now 3-0 on the year after beating Texas 14-7 in one of the most impressive defensive performances you will ever see by any team. All I can say
why
is
the camera
wow.
on me and not you, Robbie? I'm looking at the monitor.
Because you're the coach.
They want to see my reaction. I have to be
Absolutely.
saying all these nice things about the Sooners.
Well,
you know?
You tell me. All
Well,
I can say is...
Let me tell you,
wow.
you saw it yesterday. Our football team, our defensive team, played probably the greatest game we've ever played on the floor of the Cotton Bowl against Texas. I've been down that ramp 20 times as an assistant coach and the head football coach, and it was the most inspired, if not the best effort that's ever been performed by a defensive unit against Texas. And it was a great kicking game, too. I really,
Winchester did a heck of a job.
Super job. I'm going to tell you, Texas punter did, too. He punted 12 times for a
he got
45-yard average,
workout.
and we punted 8 times for a 49-yard average, and it was 20 punts, and it was a great game and a kicking game. We gave them 1, and we went and earned 2 in the ball game, and we felt like we were the better team, and we're fortunate to win it.
You won the toss, took the option, and...
They kicked off into the wind. They messed up there. We run the draw play. First play, and the linebacker makes a play on Perry, the freshman from Orlando, Florida, wishbone, tight end left, and we run. There's tough Texas defense. Don't think they can't play defense, and we run Lydell Carr, fullback draw play, quick hitting draw play for a first down. It was a 3rd and 8, and old workhorse. Lydell's a tough son of a gun. He played tough yesterday. He was tired, and we run Leon on a draw play from wishbone, and there's a Texas defense stuffing us like we did them. There's the right guard getting whipped right there, and Lydell getting punished.
He was still running hard at the end of the ball game, though.
He went down one time. I sent the trainer out there. I told him to stay down. There's Troy Aikman. I tell you what, we did that to them, too. It was a great defensive rush for both squads yesterday in the passing game. There's Winchester's first punt, kicks the ball away, and that guy is really dangerous. He's a great punt returner. There's a great tackle right there, Rodney Anderson. That was number 28.
Eric
freshman.
Metcalf on the return.
Bosworth tackle. It's one of his 19 tackles in the ball game. Sprint draw, there's Boz again. Miliazzo.
He had, well, the entire Sooner defense had a great game, but Bosworth was outstanding.
Here's Richard Reed on the pass rush. Here's Darrell Reed, good pass defense.
And I believe this is the play that Tony Casillas was injured, the All-American nose guard, and he does not return the rest of the day.
I'm going to watch the film and study and see what really happened there. I hope it wasn't a chop block because they're illegal, and I hope it, is something that happens with football. Here's a counter play with Perry carrying the football.
2nd and 8 play now.
Option play, been blocked with middle linebacker. Got to execute men, got to block people. Option play, pitch the ball. Damon Stell, tight end, blocking on the strong safety. Strong safety made the play.
Short of the first down, so Winchester has to punt again, and this time he hits a 52-yard.
Metcalf back, scares you to death. Ooh, jukes that guy. You think he's not dangerous? He is some type of dangerous back.
The whistle blew the play dead, so it's still Texas football, 1st and 10 at their own 34.
Run a counter play. Norris Banks jumps outside, and there's Troy Johnson and Derek White in pursuit.
Norris Banks? Who's Norris Banks? Darren Norris.
Darren Norris. Norris Banks used to play for Kansas, right? So, that's what happens at my age now. It's just a flashback to someone out of the past. Oski, Liddell Glenn. Oski, big play for Glenn here. He's the junior college cornerback we recruited from Fullerton Junior College. He throws. Todd Dodge. He steps in front of the receiver. Good play, big play. Sonny Brown, number 8.
Second interception in 2 weeks for Glenn.
Run it, fake counter play, right off Damon's fingertips. Oh, catch that, Damon. Been down, ball down at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 from the Sooner 49.
Run the option play, pitch the ball. Boy, they can run, can't they?
Pursuit.
Pretty good cut there, Perry. Not bad, all you can get out of that.
3rd and 8.
See, we've already run 4 option plays in the game. Trying to run the option on Texas. People wonder, why don't you run the option? I want to tell you why. Because Texas can run, too, with the option. They got great speed and quickness. That's how you defend it. You try to run that on us, and you get the same thing.
Winchester punts it away again, a 49-yard boot. And Texas has the ball at their own 20. Todd Dodge at quarterback. They started Stafford. Were you surprised at that?
Yeah, it kind of surprised me after the game that Todd had last week. Good defense there.
It was Hunter for a couple.
There's
now
Todd.
Dodge to throw.
Across the middle, big catch here, but I think it was 19. Is it Gay?
Uh-huh. Pick up a 15 yards.
There's
1st and 10.
Norris again. That freshman, don't you know those 2 freshmen? They'd won 3 ball games, and they're senior players, and all their experienced Texas players have been in this game before. They told them like we told our rookies. They said, "Hey, baby, this is a little different, different deal." 2 football teams that sound like Mack trucks running together.
Oh my! For 60 minutes too. Shep back to take the Texas punt. Telchik hits it 40 yards. Boy, and it's a game of field position right now. The Sooners start from their own 10-yard line late in the 1st quarter now.
Don't want the ball here, but we got it there. God, just whip us up front. Just stuff us.
Patrick Collins for a yard. 2nd and 9 from the Sooner 11.
Oh,
First break of the game.
Isn't that something? A gift like that.
Lydell Carr on the carry. Hit by Aldridge. The ball pops loose. You can return a fumble that you catch in midair.
Fumble.
Kip Cooper got it, ran it in from 7 yards out. The point after gave Texas a 7-0 lead.
Isn't that something? You don't anticipate doing that, do you?
No.
Oh, my gosh. I just thought, how can we go out and play like this and give them a play like that?
So the
In a game
orange
like
side
this.
of the stadium is cheering as Oklahoma goes back on offense.
Eric Mitchell, Collins deep.
That's the first one, Mitchell. That's the first time Mitchell's been back deep, isn't it?
Right.
Sooners
Wishbone.
started their own 21.
Wishbone, 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Tight end left, option play, pitch the ball, up inside, still for about 6 or 7.
There was a holding penalty for OU, so
And 3rd down and 1, so we get a holding penalty.
now we end up with a 3rd and 13 play. 2nd and 18 play.
Lydell for about 5 or 6.
3rd and 13 from the 18.
Hard to make 3rd and 13, baby. Against Texas. Good job, Troy. That's all you can do.
Yeah, didn't make a mistake by throwing it.
See, we had a penalty, kept us from getting the 1st down, converting there. And a good play on the option, 7-8-yard gain on the option play, and then we had to punt because of the penalty.
Winchester hit it 47 yards. Texas takes over at their own 28.
Todd, Dodge, hands off, Reed, Dante Jones, whole front left side of our defense.
A loss of 1 for Anthony Byerly.
Good young players in that defense.
At the end of the 1st quarter, Texas 7, Oklahoma nothing. Texas has 40 yards total offense. We'll be back right after this. The second quarter starts with Texas in control, 2nd and 11 at their own 27. That's Byerly, Anthony Byerly. Pick up a 3, 3rd and 8. A lot of white shirts around there, Coach.
A lot of players chase the ball.
Pretty good rush by the Sooners. Telchik hits it 43 yards. Shep takes the fair catch. Oklahoma on offense, 1st and 10. Big play here.
Motion, tight end. Keith Jackson, good throw to Keith. Big guy's hard to get down. 43 yards. He's down.
Play was down. Take another look at it. Just put this play in for this game?
Well, we keep it in our offense because anytime people move a free safety out man-to-man with motion, and that makes a strong safety have to cover down the middle, and that guy on kind of a streak route, and no center fielder.
Keith Jackson.
Hold on that ball.
Big play. 43 yards down to the Texas 37-yard line. 1st down.
Got the score here. Option play. Look at that, folks. 7, 8, 9 yards.
Leon Perry on the carry.
Leon Perry on the carry. Leon's beat up after the ball. We had some guys beat up pretty good. Oh, Lydell.
1st down.
Ride Lydell.
12 yards down to the Texas 19.
Pumping away Lydell.
Pretty impressive drive here. Early 2nd quarter.
Option. Perry for a few more. Down to the butt. 2 from the 1st.
3rd and 2 from the Texas 11.
Lydell for the 1st. Down to the 9, 6, 7. 7-yard line. 1st and 7, wasn't it? 1st and goal here.
1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal. Lydell down to the 3. Pretty good deep offense right there. Surge, knocking them back. It's a good drive. Took the ball 80 yards to go score here. Down to the lip.
Perry bangs it in for 2. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. And you did it with an offensive line that you had to make some changes with.
Right, there's Lydell over the top for the touchdown on 3rd down. And
now the red side of the stadium cheers. Take another look at it from ground level. All you have to do is break the plane of the goal line. Up. And
over the top. He's over the top and past it, and the official sees it and calls it quickly.
Lasher hits the point after an 80-yard drive in 9 plays. We're all tied at 7. And Thompson did another great job of kicking
Kicked off in the wind right here. He kicked the thing right.
Boom.
We'll have to start working him on long field goals. The reason we don't kick him right now, he's slower than Tim getting the ball off. That's one reason we're not kicking him right now. But we're going to have to. We're just going to have to protect and work him getting it off ball a little quicker because we'll have to tempt him in the 50-yard field goal.
I had some opportunities Saturday. Dodge to throw again.
So crossing route, boy, they got some speed. Metcalf, did he ignite right there?
Just a freshman. Son of former NFL star Terry Metcalf.
It's him again right there.
15 yards.
Big play guy for him.
1st down.
Counter play to him, he fumbles. They get it back. Good stick.
Murphy on the tackle. A loss of 11, though. Now it's 2nd and 21. Dodge to throw.
Get him, Troy. Sack him up. Way to go, Stevie Blind. I tell you, Stevie Blind is really playing well at tackle for us. He's really playing well.
Dodge completes that one to Gay for 14, but it's 4th and 10.
Kick it away. 1 of 12 right there.
So the Sooners take over at their own 15-yard line. We're tied at 7.
Lydell. Tough Texas defense. Draw play. Perry, good cut, good run, Leon. 220-pound back.
Pickup of 8. 3rd and 1.
Lydell for the 1st.
Gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 26.
Option play. Boy keeps and make him keep. Turns up to 3 or 4. Draw. Perry breaks outside. No, this is, this is Perry.
Pick up a 6.
On back. Picks up 6. It's Donnie Maloney. Little Donnie in the ball game. Chickasha, freshman from Chickasha.
Spencer Tillman did not play. still with the hamstring problem.
He throws the football, throws in the flat. Damon Stell, about 5 or 6, second and 5.
Patrick Collins on the reception.
Excuse me, that's Patrick made the play.
Second
option
and 5.
play, another option play. Make Troy keep the ball, and he turns up for 5. Fighting it through thick traffic right there. Not a bad job.
3rd and 1 from the Sooner 49 now, late in the first half.
Option play. Donnie Maloney fighting for the first, lost the ball. Got to hold it, Donnie. Got to hold on to it. First down.
Berryhill recovered.
Oh,
thought Keith Jackson had that one.
Yeah, threw it in front of him a little bit more. Keith would have had. Lydell. Texas defense stuffs us. Pass blitz. Now Troy doesn't have a chance. Safety blitz. They'll punt the football. Kicking game. Good punt. That's what I want. Fair
38
catch.
yards.
That's great.
But good field position.
40.
Right?
I don't want to kick it like that. Oh, hit the back out of the backfield. Fullback.
Norris for 9.
Tailback. Metcalf. Nothing there.
2nd and 1. Oh, no, 1st and 10 now.
Oh, Ricky Dickey.
I didn't think he was going to play.
Well, he felt like he could. He's like a pinball getting knocked around here.
Ends up losing 5 yards, but ends any Texas threat as Dixon gets the 2nd interception of the day for the Sooners.
Ricky is
take over at the 42.
Been out. He's got a sprained knee, and Ricky's our starting free safety. He's a really good player. Got great speed and quickness. Good hands.
Just looking for some place to run here and ends up going backwards.
Sonny Brown's knocked him around. The official running around in circles otherwise, too.
Get out of the way. So Oklahoma has it at their own 42.
Blitz, blitz, blitz. Knock somebody's headgear off. You think it isn't tough out there? Not for the faint-hearted.
And before the play can get started, the first half comes to an end. We're all tied at 7. We've got a great second half coming up for you. You won't believe some of the numbers in the second half. We'll be back right after this.
See again, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway with the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. It's on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Willie Nelson performing at halftime. Another sellout crowd, 40th year in a row. We're all tied at 7. The Sooners have been on the road for the entire 85 season. 3rd game in a row, but they could all end up like this one. Be all right, huh, Coach? Mind going on the road some more?
If we scored another touchdown, I would come out and watch Willie at the half where our defense is playing.
Oh, boy, that's the truth. They had 94 yards total offense at halftime. You're pretty well dominating the game.
Well, it even gets better in the second
sure
half.
Does.
Robbie, it was something at the half. I felt like, you know, our football team, we had to remind them to score 7-7, and we had 30 minutes to play. We had earned 1, and we'd given them 1, and it could have been a 7-0 ball game. So, you know, we were confident that we were the better team. We had to just go out and prove it the second half. We knew it was going to be tough, typical OU Texas game. People don't realize this. Both teams have a tremendous respect for each other, Robbie. I admire Texas athletes, their players, their pride, the way they play. I talked to several of them before the ball game. I tried to recruit many of them, and I'm sure they have a respect for our program, too, and the type of athletes we have. And I watched during the ball game how even though Murphy and Bosworth and these guys are such a type of intimidators that they are, but at the same time how they help the players up and pat them on the back, and you know, they're just competitors, young men that play hard and with a lot of pride.
Well, I know in talking to some of the younger players on your squad after the ball game, you know, you say to them, How was it playing in your first, real OU Texas game? And they, after they clear their throat and get the lump out of their throat after they walk down the ramp, it's just a little different contest than your normal Saturday afternoon affair.
You bet there is. And the great thing was Curtis Williams, the nose guard, had to place Tony Casillas. They see, he's watching them work with Tony Casillas after 3 plays in the ball game, and all of a sudden he realizes, like every second teamer has to prepare himself, they're only 1 play away from being a starter. And that's an example of it.
Right.
Tony gets hurt. He's a second-string freshman nose guard, and I've got to go. He said his throat jumped up in his throat when he had to think about having to go out there and play.
That's right.
And jog out in the field. No, he's got to play 60 minutes of this ball game.
And Coach Akers has to realize that kid's going to play 3 more of these games, too.
Well, I don't know how well he did yet. We haven't looked at the film. I'm sure he did a pretty good job.
He shows up quite often.
But hopefully he did, because he's going to have to play the rest of the way.
Okay. An impressive first half. We're tied at 7, but a great second half coming up. You stay with us. We'll be back right after this. More than 75,000 on hand in the Cotton Bowl to watch Thompson kick the ball away to start this second half.
Kicks it out of the end zone through the uprights.
Kicks that one 80 yards.
And he can kick it a long way. Great defense. Darrell Reed, Sonny Brown, number 8. Rayburn. Draw play, breaks out the backside. Pursuit quickness. There's the 42, Miliazzo, the other linebacker, making a great play. Norris makes the play. Sonny Brown hits him in the mouth. Bosworth helping make the tackle. No first downs there, and we kick the ball away to Shepard, and he fumbles the football. Ooh, we're fortunate to get a break and bounce our way right there. Golly. Well, you think that many punts in a ball game, things are going to happen. You punt 20 times, there's Lydell Carr for 4. Things are going to happen.
2nd and 5 for the Sooners from their own 48.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. We need to make something happen here. We don't. In the option play, the Reed said give it off, and gave it off. Back to throw. Oh, missed him.
Intended for Jackson, so Winchester has to come on and punt again.
Punt to give us field position. Here's a play that was kind of controversial, I think. When the ball hit, and our guy hit it right there. He was in the end zone. It hit. We touched it before it went in. It bounced the end zone, and someone in the end zone knocked it out.
But Texas ends up with it at their own 20, and that's Hunter.
Got to reverse the field. Ooh, got some white guys coming after him in jerseys, chasing him.
2nd and 7 as Hunter picked up 3, and then he picks up 2 more. 3rd and 5.
Run the blast play, and there's, I think.
Forget it.
That was
Stevie Bryant.
Well, Stevie Bryant, and plus Curtis Williams there, 93.
Boy, Texas used several tailbacks, and none of them did anything.
Away. 1, 2, 3, punt.
That seems to be the benchmark for the Oklahoma defense this year. That's their key. 3 plays and get off the field. Not a bad attitude to have.
Offense out there.
1st and 10.
Counter play, Stell for about 3, 2nd and 7. I'll get back in the huddle, quit shoving at each other. Motions, twin set. We run the draw to little Stafford. Anthony Stafford, the freshman from St. Louis, gets about 4. We'll have to start playing him more. He's been hurt. His ankle, he's been about 95%. Troy's got to turn up and get what he can on the option play. The end they can keep.
Pick up of 3, 4th down.
Got to punt it. Kicking game. Winchester averaged 49 yards on 8 punts.
He hit that one 55 yards, so Texas starts at their own 20.
He averaged 50 yards the first half.
Yep.
And 4 punts. Fullback, Norris.
Murphy on the stop, 2nd and 7.
On the counter play. Great play right there.
Miliazzo.
42, quickness, linebacker.
3rd and 7.
Crack. Throw the football. Here they come, Todd. That's why he couldn't throw. And people wonder why he couldn't throw the ball. He had people in his face.
The leading rusher for Texas was Hunter. He had 18 yards on 12 carries.
The ball, here's a play right here. We get the controversial play. They got to give us 2 yards to catch the ball. Sonny Brown has got he's the up man, and he came up to, and they knocked him out of the way, and he was going to catch the short punt on the Peter ball. And ball tipped Bosworth. Great play, great interception, great quickness. I tell you what, that we lose the ball right there. The defense has got to go out and play. The ball's tipped up in there. Watch the quickness that Bosworth just grabs this guy, pushes him out of the way, says, that's mine, baby. I'm going after that one.
Great effort by Brian Bosworth.
Great
He
play.
was injured on this play, but he walked off the field, and he comes back.
You know, that's, people ask me about, you know, you got to recruit good players. There's a completion with Keith Jackson. But great players play great. And it's just simple. Joe Washington played great. The Billy Sims played great. Defensive players, Casillas, Bosworth, people like that, Murphy, play great. That's why they make plays like that. They're great players. Here's a play, Perry, a few yards. Texas defense tough. Got to punt the ball away. Don't want to beat herself. And then scores 7-7. Field position football. They're backed up. They can't move it.
You know, but, Coach, you were real concerned early in the week about the talent of the skilled people of Texas, and rightly so, but because your defense was so dominant all day long, they had no chance to...
Well, so when they threw the ball, we had the pass rush and containment right there. He had to scramble right there, and he has no time.
No.
I mean, he was...
People in his face, he's throwing it in the dirt. So Texas has to punt it away.
He's throwing it in the AstroTurf.
Yeah, right.
Here's Shep. Shep, boom, crash, splatter.
Sooners have it at their own 46.
Great field position. We're going to take a shot here.
No, we're going to
Scramble.
run.
We're going to scramble. We're going to take a shot, and there's old Troy Aikman strung out there. He's got speed once he gets strung out now. I'm telling you, he can run pretty fast.
That's 28 yards, and, folks, that is the first down of the second half.
For either team.
Yeah, Texas doesn't get a first down in the second half. That was the first one for Oklahoma.
If anybody has any appreciation of good defense in the kicking game, they got him a big dose of it yesterday.
You bet. Carr picks up nothing. Now it's 2nd and 10. Aikman to throw.
Oh, this is, I thought, interference here. I really did. I thought it's good pass defense, too, but I thought he pushed on Derrick right there. Derrick had a chance for it. It's been a big play, catch that ball, jump up there and take it away. That's where you want a tall receiver. You want a 6'3" receiver, 6'4" receiver. He's going to take it away from that 5'10" defensive back.
Lasher misses the 44-yard field goal attempt, so Texas has it at their own 27. And a
good defense.
The guy that burned the Sooners a couple of years ago, Edwin Simmons, picks up 2.
Not the same back.
No,
not the same back.
Player.
Came off knee surgery, severe knee surgery, and it's just, you're not the same.
So Simmons picks up 4 in 2 carries. There was no scoring in the third quarter. Texas has a total of 107 yards total offense, but they're going backwards as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this. We start the fourth quarter. Texas has it 3rd and 6 from their own 31. We're tied at 7.
Draw play. Bosworth right in the mouth.
And he
just told him, he says, freshman, my name's Bosworth. The only thing
but
the only thing about that guy's back for 3 more years too. He's liable to zip through there for about 70-some days and say, "Hey, Bos, where were you?" You know,
take another look at it.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah, that's right.
Business.
Yeah, there's always turnaround here.
That's a great play by Bosworth.
But Boz is right there to stuff Eric Metcalf for a loss of 6, so Texas has to punt it away 4th and 12. This is an incredible quarter for the Oklahoma defense. I mean, the whole day was amazing, but they really do a
field
job.
position, all created by the defense. All created by the defense. Make them punt.
Sooners have it at their own
the
40.
whole half, second half, they had no field position because of our offensive, our defensive play. Oh, boy. Out of bounds, thank goodness.
Loss of 4, so now it's 2nd and 14.
We'll throw the football. He hit, hey, that's the way it goes. Shep, 13-yard gain. Shep's tired.
Yard shy of the first down. Take another look at it. Aikman hit 4 of 9 passes for 67 yards, but he didn't throw any interceptions.
That's the key. They threw 3. We oscued 3 of Texas balls.
So now it's 3rd and 1 from midfield.
Get it, Troy. Jump off sides, motion, long count. Troy, that's a big run. Troy got 7-8 yards on the sneak.
That's right. The exception of that 28-yard.
I tell you what, I noticed something happened here in this fourth quarter because of their defense having to be on the field so much. because their offense couldn't move the ball. They got a little tired.
And it was hot down there,
It was hot. It got hot, and we got tired. In fact, Lydell gets stung here, and I told the trainer to go out there. I said, Lydell, just tell Lydell lay down there another minute. We all need the rest. Texas needs it. We need it. Just stay down.
But I'll tell you what, the defense just kept coming all day long.
Here's option play. Reed and the ball to Lydell.
Let's go score.
Let's go score. Pitch the ball. Patrick Collins, great speed, 4.4 speeds. Pat can run 4.4, ran 10,300 meters in high school. Watched him ever since he was in the 9th grade.
45 yards. And that was just pure speed. Aikman got out to the corner. Leon Perry does a good job of blocking on this play. And the Sooners strike again. That was only the 2nd carry of the day for Patrick Collins. And he zips 45 yards for a touchdown.
See, they took the fullback, Perry on the linebacker there. The linebacker had to run underneath of him. Strong safety of the corner took the quarterback, and split receiver blocked the one man.
Now it's
The
just a
outside
foot race.
corner, and the safeties have to come inside out, and they don't have enough speed to get to Patrick.
Patrick Collins goes 45 yards. Lasher adds the point after. So the Sooners go 60 yards in 5 plays, and they now lead Texas 14-7. About 12 and a half minutes left in the ball game. Take another look at Collins. Picked up 61 yards on 4 carries. Thompson kicks it away.
Didn't hit that one quite good, and this a little old kid, Nunn. I tell you what, he's not but 5'4". He's knocked out of bounds about the 30-yard line.
Vickers runs him out. 1st and 10 at
Look
the
how
Texas
short. He ain't got
30.
any neck. Yeah, he's just a short guy.
He's got a neck.
Well,
Just
he's a
can't
little
see
guy.
much of it.
Oh, boy, Todd Dodge. You know, Todd's got to be frustrated. I mean, really. Guy gets back and set up, and all of a sudden there's someone grabbing at his arm, and, you know, it's frustrating. Defense. Of course, they've got the throw. And here they come, Bosworth. Again, he had to scramble Reed. They got him in a switch there. 93. See the freshman, 93, Williams, helped make the play. Oh, here comes Reed again. Here comes Williams. Curtis Williams make the play right there on the boundary.
You know, Todd Dodge does not complete a pass in the 2nd half. He only threw 6. He tried many more, but he had never had a chance to throw.
I tell you what happens, and it happens, you lose confidence because every time you attempt to pass, you're having to scramble, you're getting a rush, or you're being sacked. And I can understand how you feel. It's happened to us before. Mm-hmm. It's, you know, we're concerned. Every time we call a pass, we're concerned with Texas rush, too.
Sooners have it at their own 36.
Run a counter play right here. Damon Stealth, about 5 or 6.
Sooners rush for 220 yards on the day from the 41 now.
And Lydell Carr for safety, got to make the play, makes 7. Lydell got stronger here, and you know he's tired. It cramps after the ball game. He's the last guy to get on the bus and the plane. He's really bad shape.
1st down. Take another look at Lydell Carr, who was the leading rusher for the Sooners. 80 yards, 23 carries. Sooners have it first down at their own 47-yard line. About 10 and a half minutes to go in the game now.
Our offense helped us here. We rested our defense because we could make some 1st and 10s.
That's right, ball control.
Stafford bounces outside, quickness, speed. That's about 4.
Texas is penalized 5 yards for a face mask call, so the Sooners have it at the Texas 46-yard line now.
Lydell for a few.
1st down.
That's 1st down. Rest the defense. Rest the defense. Lydell for about 7 or 8. That's the way to go. That's 2nd and 3. Hey, I love it now. I love it.
Carried it 25 times last week against Kansas State. Carried it 23 times against Texas. Take another look at Lydell Carr. Boy, he is a horse.
Yep.
2nd and 2 now from the Texas 35-yard line. Stafford and Perry in the backfield with Carr.
Stuffed.
No gain.
That's when I told him. I sent a trainer out that says, lay there a while. We all need to rest. Texas, too.
Yeah, the game started in 82-degree temperatures, but it was much hotter than that on the field. And when you're carrying around all that equipment and you're working hard all day long, Carr needed the rest. But he comes back. You'll see him again. Right there. Oh, no, that was Rodney Anderson. Picks up a couple. So now it's 4th and 1, and you go for it here at the Texas 34.
Well, if we punt the ball, we're only going to gain 10 yards of field position. Our defense is playing great, so I'd rather control the football. We just don't block them. You know, it gets down to blocking and power football, and they're up there. They force it.
Texas.
Times like that, you wish you run the option play. Next time you run the option play, we don't make anything.
This is Hunter.
Sweet Hunter. Great defensive secondary support. Way to go.
White Rayburn.
Little Derek White from Lubbock, Texas. Look at who's back here. Number 44.
Bosworth. Boy, and they were so inspired for 60 minutes. That's unbelievable. Brian Bosworth.
Trying to run a reverse on us. We were all yelling reverse. We thought it was about time for it, and there's Bosworth and make the handoff. I'm telling you. They wanted to give it to Metcalf, and their freshman, they go try to put him in any situation, but there's Bos on him. He's got a great knack. Bosworth has got the greatest knack for blitzing without detecting it or tipping it. I mean, he comes like a rocket when you don't even think it from the depth of normal linebacking position.
3rd and 17 play coming up.
There's Troy Johnson, sophomore from Houston, Texas. Crowd's getting into it now.
You bet. You bet. The defense has dominated the football game, and they came from everywhere. Troy Johnson, Bosworth, Miliazzo, Murphy, Bryan.
There he comes underneath his quickness. Troy runs 4.5 40, about 220. He's one of the stronger players, too. He's over 400-pound bench pressure.
That's a loss of 10.
He was one of the top blue chip players in the state of Texas out of high school, ranked in the top 20.
He can go back home and say he made the right decision. Telchik hits it 52 yards. The Sooners take over at their own 30. 6 minutes left in the ball game. The Sooners lead 14-7.
Control the ball. Patrick Collins, speed, right there. It's a great example of it. Makes a 7-yard run just because of speed.
2nd and 3.
Counter play. Fights for close to the first.
It's Perry, who had 34 yards on the day and 11 carries. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Freddie Akers on the Texas side.
Sneak for the first.
1st down for OU. So the drive continues from their own 41-yard line. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. Texas is offside, so it's a 1st and 5 play.
4-3 defense. Perry for about 4. Strong, tough, lunges forward. But we'd rather have 1st and 5 than 2nd and 5. So we're smart enough to figure that out. And we run Lydell. Breaks tackle right there. Squirts, accelerates, and hard to get down. That's great. Right away to fight him, Lydell.
20 yards on the carry. Lydell Carr. This is with
he's hurting. I'm telling you.
4 minutes left in the game. I mean, the guy's been out there all day long.
So we lose Earl Johnson. See, that's the key thing. See, the workhorse in the wishbone offense is the fullbacks. And, you know, he shows quickness and acceleration as tired as he is here. But, you know, Earl needs to be helping him. You know, that's a guy we really miss. You have 2 fresh guys. Alternate them. And it just seems to be so much more effective. Look, they're trying to wake him up.
Pickup of 20 for Carr. A procedure penalty moves the Sooners back 5 yards, so they have it 1st and 15 from the Texas 39.
Patrick Collins, about 8-9 yards there. That's the way to go, Patrick.
2nd and 7. Rodney Anderson in the game for Carr, fullback.
Tough running. He's a freshman from Dickinson, Texas, down south of Houston. Freshman, about 210 pounds. He ran a 4.56 when we timed him as a freshman.
3rd and 4 play coming up.
Option play. There's Troy. Don't throw the ball away. Don't protect. That's it. Good job. I'd rather line up, kick a field goal, or punt it away.
So Aikman loses a couple. Sooners take a timeout. Lasher comes on and attempts a 46-yard field goal, misses it to the right. With 2:08 left, Texas has it at their own 30.
Goes deep. We were the closest one to it.
That's right. Sonny Brown playing center field. 2nd and 10.
Todd Dodge scrambling. Oh, Mr. Murphy.
Forget it.
Mr. Murph. Murphy's mission.
He said it was the greatest victory in his career. Kevin, what is this low 5?
Nah, it's
Is that
Murphy.
new?
They all got something. I'm telling you, if they want something.
No
it's
place to go for Dodge.
Great. Oh, I'm telling you, it's getting after him, baby. Back your ears and come.
Murphy again.
Now people say, well, you know, obviously we look at the clock. Don't even touch the ball. The only chance Texas has got is what, for us to go muff something, return it. Don't return it. I don't care if we got the ball at 20-yard line because they only got one timeout left. There's only 48 seconds on the clock, and there's nothing they can do about it because all we got to do is fall on the ball.
That's
the
right.
game's over.
An 81-yard punt, so this one's history. And boy, they'll be talking about this one for a while. Texas ends up with
That's
minus...
a deep eye back. You notice Collins back there? He's the deepest eye back you've ever seen.
Yeah. Texas ends up with minus 37 yards in the 4th quarter. They end up with 70 yards total offense for the day. Oklahoma wins the shootout in 1985. The Sooners beat Texas 14-7. We'll be back right after this. So the Sooners run their record of 3-0 with an impressive 14-7 victory over the Texas Longhorns. But in all honesty, Coach, and it's a great victory, but you can't stay with that victory too long.
Well,
you have some tests down the line.
That's exactly
here.
right. But the thing about that victory, it lasts for 1 year. There's nothing
Yeah, that's
permanent
right.
in that series or any ball game. What comes around, and it's going to come around again. Next year, we just bought 52 weeks of Oklahoma winning the ball game.
What does that do for the club down the line? Let's start with the offense. I mean, the offense didn't, you know, they got 14 points, but they controlled the ball for you. They didn't make any mistakes with the
We
exception
made
of the one fumble.
300 yards in the ball game, 14 first downs, and it was enough. You'd like to be more, but, you know, we're realistic enough to know as coaches of what this game is, and we knew that Texas, they maligned their defense, and I told Freddie after the ball game, I said, you know, you and I know that Texas can play defense, and he says it's because you know, we bring out the best in them, and we make them become what they are because, you know, Stanford and the Rices and the other people that they've played, that's not the challenge for them. Their players get ready to play just as our players get ready to play, and the best comes out in both clubs in this ball game, and we both grow up a lot and help us later on down the line if we stay healthy the rest of the year. This will help us. There's no question. I'm concerned that you lose a great player like Tony Casillas. Tony is truly a dominant college football player, and I don't care how well or good a prospect Curtis Williams is. He's not a Tony Casillas.
Right.
Because Oklahoma, as long as I've been here, we've only had a couple of players that can even match Tony, and that's, of course, Ricky Bryan and Leroy Selman. And so we lose a tremendous player for the next 5 or 6 weeks. Hopefully we can have him back for Nebraska, and Oklahoma State, and SMU in a bowl game. So he might not make the last 4. But again, it's a great team effort. We played extremely well on defense. I think we gained some confidence, but the test for our secondary hadn't come. But you know, there might not be. If you pass rush the passer,
right. I was
like
say,
we did, we might not ever know.
You were worried this week, leading up to the Texas game, that you were going to find out something about your secondary. But you really didn't, because they only threw 15 passes.
They haven't had to really hold coverage and run with people because we've pressured the quarterback. We've pressured him and made him throw on rhythm, or we haven't given him any time at all. He had to scramble or we sacked him. So this week we play a team that is a professional, sophisticated type of drop-back passing game.
Offense.
And they've got an excellent quarterback. They've got excellent receivers. So we really face the test this week. We'll know how well we can play in the secondary this week, and we still don't know.
Okay, it's off to a 3-0 start, and now Sooner fans can be thankful for an opportunity to watch the club at home, as the Sooners will be home to take on Miami of Florida in the home opener for Oklahoma. Thanks for your Watching this time for Barry Switzer in Oklahoma football, I'm Robbie Robertson. Goodbye, everybody.
Oklahoma football has been brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers. Reach for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. Bolin Imports Limited, home of Mercedes-Benz sales, service, and leasing. By Red Lobster Restaurants. There's never been a better place, and now there's never been a better time for seafood. And by the Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Oklahoma City. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.